Who has the power to outraise the other, Biden or Trump? That's the question on everyone's lips as we delve into a glitzy world of political fundraising where big money and bigger ambitions collide. The former president, Donald Trump, is setting his sights high, aiming to smash President Joe Biden's single-event fundraising record of $25 million. And the battlefield? The opulent surroundings of Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. Trump's fundraising event, scheduled for April 6th, is not just a gathering of the wealthy, but a veritable who's who of high-dollar donors. The guest list reads like a Forbes billionaires list. New York hedge fund billionaire John Paulson, Las Vegas-based businessman Robert Bigelow, casino mogul Steve Wynn, and New York grocery billionaire John Katsimatidis. These financial heavyweights are all co-chairs of the event, bringing their considerable resources to bear on Trump's ambitious goal. The stakes are high, with guests being asked to contribute a staggering $814,600 per person as a chairman contributor, or a more modest $250,000 per person. The perks: a personalized copy of Trump's coffee table book with photographs from his administration. But let's be honest, the real draw here is the chance to be part of a potentially historic political fundraising event. Trump's ambitious goal of $33 million was first reported by the Financial Times. If he succeeds, this monumental sum could significantly shift the narrative that has been focused on his dwindling political cash hauls and his use of tens of millions of dollars in donations to pay legal fees from a myriad of court cases he faces. Trump's campaign spokesman Stephen Chung emphasizes that they are not just raising funds, but deploying strategic assets that will help send President Trump back to the White House and carry Republicans over the finish line. A lofty ambition indeed. So, as we watch the fundraising battle unfold, we are left to ponder. Will Trump's ambitious goal of $33 million redefine the fundraising narrative? Only time will tell. Beyond the glitz and glamour of Palm Beach, what really is the purpose of this fundraising event, one might ask? It's more than just a spectacle of wealth and power. For Donald Trump, it's an opportunity to shift the narrative, to turn the tide of news headlines that have been less than favorable, focusing on his dwindling political cash hauls and his exorbitant legal fees. This grand affair is not just about raising money, but also about changing perception. The Trump campaign is betting on this event to serve as a turning point, a beacon that will shine a light on the strength of their fundraising efforts and the support they continue to garner. It is a strategic move designed to send out a strong message that Trump is still a force to be reckoned with in the political arena. Stephen Chung, a spokesman for the Trump campaign, has emphasized that they are not just raising the necessary funds, but are also deploying strategic assets. In his words, these efforts will help send President Trump back to the White House and carry Republicans over the finish line. This statement underlines the campaign's confidence, their belief in Trump's potential return to the White House, and the importance of this fundraising event in achieving that goal. The glitzy affair is not just a show of wealth, but a demonstration of strategic planning, of a campaign that is willing to leverage every resource at its disposal. It is a testament to their resolve to fight, to compete, and to win. But will it work? Can this event indeed steer Trump's narrative towards a positive direction? Will it be enough to overshadow the stories of dwindling funds and mounting legal fees? Will it be enough to propel Trump back into the White House? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the Trump campaign is leaving no stone unturned in their quest to make a triumphant return. It's more than just a glitzy affair. It's a glitzy affair with a purpose. Is Trump's reputation for inflating or understating his cash position affecting his fundraising efforts? Let's delve into this. Throughout his career in both business and politics, Trump has been known for his flexible approach to numbers. Depending on the situation, he's been known to inflate or understate his cash position. This knack for financial creativity extends to his political committees, which have also relied on accounting gimmicks. One notable example is the recent clawback of an over $50 million donation. This hefty sum was initially used to seed a pro-Trump super PAC, but it was later refunded to help cover Trump's mounting legal bills. This kind of financial maneuvering might raise eyebrows, but it also speaks to a certain resourcefulness within Trump's team. Now, with Trump as the Republican Party's presumptive nominee, a new fundraising landscape is taking shape. Trump, in control of the RNC, can now tap into far higher contribution limits that apply to party committees. This means a single donor could write a check for just over $800,000. That's a staggering amount, and it's a testament to Trump's newfound ability to rake in massive checks. But, as we consider these strategies, we must also ponder the potential implications. Trump's reputation, coupled with his past tactics, could cast a long shadow over his current fundraising efforts. The question then becomes, will these factors deter donors, or will they be overlooked in favor of the bigger political picture? Will Trump's reputation and past tactics overshadow his current fundraising efforts? That's a question only time and the donors can answer. Amidst all the controversies, how is Trump's fundraising momentum shaping up? With each passing day, it seems that Trump's fundraising efforts are gaining steam. Let's delve into the details. Trump's campaign has been pulling in some impressive numbers recently. During a 6-day streak, they managed to bring in more than $1 million a day online. That's right, over $1 million each day for 6 consecutive days. This surge in online fundraising shows a marked increase, demonstrating that Trump's support base is not only active, but also willing to put their money where their mouth is. In just 1 week, Trump's campaign was able to rake in over $10.6 million. That's a hefty sum, indicating that the fundraising momentum is indeed on Trump's side. It appears that the more Trump is in the headlines, the more his supporters are rallying behind him financially. But the fundraising doesn't stop there. The campaign account, coupled with the Save America PAC, have been working in unison to bolster Trump's war chest. Together, they reported raising a combined $15.9 million in February alone. By the end of that month, they had more than $37 million on hand, ready to be deployed for Trump's political endeavors. These numbers, while impressive, do cast a shadow on the Democrats' fundraising efforts, who reportedly had $155 million on hand. But it's important to remember, in the world of politics, it's not just about how much you raise, but how effectively you use it. Is Trump's increasing fundraising momentum a sign of his growing support? It's hard to say with certainty, but one thing is clear: Trump's fundraising engine is revving up, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. In the battle of fundraising, how do Biden and Trump compare? That's the question that has been on everyone's minds. As we delve into the numbers, we can't help but notice the stark contrast between the two. President Joe Biden's campaign has been a fundraising powerhouse, securing a substantial financial advantage. With an impressive sum of $155 million on hand, it's clear that Biden's team has harnessed the power of early investments and a broad donor base to outpace their competition. This has allowed them to focus on battleground states and reach younger voters through a robust ground game and advertising campaign. On the other hand, we have former President Donald Trump's campaign, which is showing signs of momentum. The Trump team has been strategically mobilizing resources and expanding their donor base in an attempt to catch up. They recently set a new single-event fundraising record with a whopping $25 million. Their goal, to surpass this with a staggering sum of $33 million at a Florida fundraiser. But how does Trump plan to achieve this mammoth task? By inviting wealthy donors to his Mar-a-Lago estate for a glitzy fundraising event. With a contribution of $814,600 per person as a chairman contributor, or $250,000 per person, the stakes are high. Despite these efforts, there's no denying that Trump's campaign has its work cut out for it. Comparatively, his campaign has a combined $15.9 million in February and ended the month with more than $37 million on hand. Although these numbers are impressive, they pale in comparison to the Democrats' $155 million. However, it's important to remember that numbers are just one part of the equation. Trump's campaign has shown resilience and innovation in their fundraising efforts, and their recent success indicates that they are capable of surprising us. But will Trump's fundraising efforts be enough to match up to Biden's? That's the million-dollar question. As the fundraising battle continues, only time will tell who will ultimately have the upper hand.
Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.